Hello, so today I'm going to be showing you the Molly and CowBoom guide. So I'll probably split this into two parts. So first I'm going to show you my actual build order, and then I'm going to talk about some of the specifics, some of the civ matchups, and just things to watch out for. Alright, so first off, standard Molly build. We're just gonna put 5 on the straggler tree. We're gonna ride them back to the TC and then onto sheep. And then everything just goes to food until age up. So I'll skip to that. So you have 13 on food. Or you're gonna want to start gathering from a straggler tree. And then also remember the 5 bills you had go on a straggler tree at the beginning, you just hotkey them so that you can quickly select them to build your landmark. There we go. That was a little bit late. Just because I have Scott and Q for no reason. But once you age up, pull 4 vills with this. Sorry, a little bit sloppy. But you want 5 vills on a straggler tree, and then the next one is gonna go build a mining camp or a lumber camp once he is done, or once these guys drop off. And then the other ones are gonna go right here, and you want a minimum of 8 on wood, but you can have up to 12 about. But to keep it simple, we'll just say 10. We'll just say 12, because that's the number you should look for. Another thing is this build is very greedy, so I would not recommend taking a second gold if your gold is not easily defendable. Just because it's very good to have it, obviously, but it's very hard to defend, so we're just not gonna try. Alright. Once our bills are done building the quarry, they immediately go to gold. We're gonna take a food bill and build a mill on the berries. We're gonna start building our pastures or our ranches as well. Our ranches are always going to be in the back of our base, just so they're safe, because they are very precious to us. Alright, and once we have like around, since we're booming pretty hard, I'm just gonna say 10. Get this here. Oh my. Well, we'll just pretend that didn't happen. Okay. Now, this is around the time you would need a production building, probably. But like, just keep scouting, and if you can play greedy, just keep playing greedy. We can make a second mill as well. But we'll just pretend that we're gonna make a stable. Now you can also make this stable a bit earlier. You can do it immediately on age up instead of getting the mill and the ranch. And I would definitely suggest that in certain matchups. But in other matchups you definitely don't have to do that. Get this. We also need lumber preservation. We're good to pick up pretty early. Right, and we're always gonna have this. This is the pattern you want. Ideally, these would be a little bit less exposed, so this one would be over here if it's not blocked. But you want a pattern of 4, and then we're gonna put this here, and 2 wrenches here, 1 wrench here. And this way you can get them, you won't have trouble getting all the wrenches in, and it won't be exposed at all. Alright, once you have your horticulture, that's around, or once you have your second mill, that's around the time you get horticulture. Horticulture takes 45 seconds, while cattle takes 15. So it takes 3 times as long, so you don't really want to get that immediately. Alright, and once we have about 12 on gold, that's about enough gold. So we're gonna switch over to food. Actually, we're gonna get like about 13. If it's there. Let's get our next number comp. Alright, and we have 5 on, we only have this little on food because we haven't been finding aggression. If we had found aggression, we would switch pretty heavily to food. 15 is the max you put on gold. Definitely not any more than that. But this will help us get our cows out very, very fast. Also, wheelbarrow, we don't want to get this because this takes 1 minute and 30 seconds. And so that's it, you don't really want to get wheelbarrow until you're done making cows. So we're done making cows now, so this is when we would pick up wheelbarrow. We can start adding in some more production because we are going to need a lot of production once we hit castle. We're just gonna get 3 sofas. You need at least 2 stables so that you can get veterancy and you can get imported armor at the same time. Archers are not as important to get just because they are not food heavy enough for us to actually produce. Alright. And we will probably be a tiny bit off on our production. So we just do this to balance it. You can just buy a little bit of food on the age up. When you age up, you're going to age up with all of your food vills. And then if your gold vills are close, you can also age up with those. It really depends. You want like at least around 10. Age up. And we just keep putting down production. Once we hit castle, we're gonna have so much food, we're gonna be able to produce so much. And so we just gotta be ready for that.